Former Chrisley Knows best star, Savannah Chrisley is attempting to work closely with President Trump's team. Her goal is to get her parents, Julie and Todd Chrisley, pardoned. She claims it means even more now that her younger sister, Chloe Chrisley, is very aware of what is happening in the world. So, what is Savannah up to, and how has Chloe continued to propel her forward? Keep reading for more details. For several months, Savannah Chrisley has worked closely with the Republican Party to elect Donald Trump. She spoke at the RNC and seemed to have one goal in mind. Savannah wanted to get to know anyone who could assist with getting her parents pardoned. Julie and Todd Chrisley have been locked up for a collective 19 years, but she did not feel they deserved what was handed down to them. She was ready to fight the good fight, and as long as Trump was elected, she had put her faith in him. Savannah hoped he would hear her out, listen to her parents' case, and consider giving them a pardon. He has since been elected, and her followers have begged her to take the case to Trump. She said she had been working on some things, and she is now opening up to people about where she currently stands. First, Savannah shared that the fight really boils down to her little sister Chloe. Chloe, she saw all the January 6ers get pardoned on TV, and she was like, "Is it our turn next? And that's what I have to fight for." As for taking it to the president, Savannah Chrisley explained that she has worked with his team. So they know who she is and her cause, but it is still a very tricky situation. Now that I have worked with President Trump's team, I'm bringing all of this to his awareness, and it sucks. However, Savannah maintains they are going to turn this whole awful situation around and make it amazing. Furthermore, she added, and in the end, the government will not win. One of the biggest struggles Savannah Chrisley addressed is how her parents have not spoken in over 2 years. Communication is virtually impossible, but she and her siblings do their best to visit as much as they can. Admittedly, it is harder during the school year as Chloe is only 11. However, in the summer, they are busy bees, going all of the time, but leaving them behind is the hardest part. Fans have slammed Savannah for making comments like this. They say she is lucky to have access to her parents, whereas many people do not have that privilege. Time will tell what will happen with a pardon, and if all of her hard work with the RNC will pay off. Maybe she, Todd, and Julie will get lucky. Do you think they will get pardoned, or is it extremely far-fetched? Let us know in the comments below. Savannah Chrisley working with the president's team. A new chapter in leadership and advocacy in the ever-changing landscape of celebrity culture and public influence. It's rare to see someone successfully transition from the world of entertainment into more serious political and social advocacy. Savannah Chrisley, a name often associated with her family's hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best, has surprised many by not just stepping into the spotlight of political influence, but by aligning herself with an unexpected and powerful team, the president's team. This bold move has sparked curiosity, excitement, and even a bit of skepticism, but for Savannah, it represents a new chapter in her career that is deeply rooted in her own journey of growth, responsibility, and a desire to make a meaningful impact in the world. The evolution of Savannah Chrisley understands Savannah's foray into politics and advocacy. We need to first look at her background. Savannah, the daughter of Todd Chrisley, the patriarch of the Chrisley family, has been in the public eye for years. Her family's show, Chrisley Knows Best, provided viewers with an inside look at her life, her ambitions, and her close-knit relationships with her family. Though the show initially showcased Savannah as a young woman dealing with the trials and tribulations of growing up in a wealthy, over-the-top Southern family, it also highlighted her intelligence, maturity, and independence. Savannah has always exhibited a desire to do more than just be a reality TV personality. From a young age, she was vocal about her aspirations to make a difference in the world, not just by virtue of her family's fame, but through her own initiatives. She pursued studies in fashion and beauty, even launching her own successful clothing line. But her journey didn't stop there. She was committed to taking on causes that truly mattered to her, and slowly, she carved a path that was beyond the scope of reality television. In recent years, Savannah's public persona has matured, and she has become increasingly involved in social issues, particularly those that affect young women, mental health, and community welfare. Whether through her podcasts, social media presence, or charitable endeavors, she made it clear that she wasn't just a privileged, wanted to help create lasting change. A strategic move. The president's team given Savannah's trajectory toward greater social involvement. It wasn't entirely shocking when news broke that she was working with the president's team on various initiatives. This move, however, was certainly a surprising one for many fans and observers. The idea of a reality star, particularly one from a family with such a flashy public persona, stepping into political advocacy, is an unconventional one. But Savannah's transition into this role can be seen as part of a larger trend where influencers and celebrities use their platforms for real-world change. It all started when Savannah, inspired by her own experiences and the struggles of those around her, expressed an interest in becoming more active in political and social advocacy. She was drawn to the opportunity to work on initiatives related to mental health awareness, youth empowerment, and family values, all areas she has been passionate about for years. Her connection to the president's team was fostered through mutual contacts and shared interests in supporting a variety of causes that aligned with both her personal values and the administration's goals. Savannah's new role within the president's team focused primarily on outreach and advocacy for young Americans. Her ability to connect with people from all walks of life, especially her strong following among younger generations, made her an invaluable asset. Many young people look to celebrities for direction and inspiration, and Savannah had built a reputation for being a relatable voice who could speak to both the highs and lows of personal growth. Savannah's advocacy initiatives. Working with the president's team, Savannah began to take on a number of significant initiatives, the most prominent of which was her work on mental health awareness. Mental health has been a critical issue for many young people in the United States, and it is a cause that has been gaining more and more attention in recent years. The pressures of social media, academic achievement, and personal expectations have led to an increase in mental health issues, especially among adolescents and young adults. Savannah's own struggles with self-esteem and mental health, something she has been open about in interviews and on social media, gave her the personal experience necessary to advocate effectively for better mental health resources and support systems for young people. Partnering with experts in the field, she became a spokesperson for a national mental health initiative that would aim to increase funding for mental health programs in schools, create more accessible resources for therapy, and eliminate the stigma associated with seeking help. Another area where Savannah made an impact was youth empowerment. During her time working with the president's team, she became involved in several campaigns designed to inspire young people to become more engaged in their communities and in the political process. As someone who had lived much of her life under the scrutiny of public attention, Savannah was a relatable figure for young adults navigating their own challenges. Through various speaking engagements, online campaigns, and public service announcements, she worked to motivate young Americans to get involved in politics, to speak up about the issues that matter to them, and to take ownership of their futures. Her work also extended to women's rights and family values, issues that have always been close to her heart. As a young woman growing up in a family where traditional Southern values were paramount, Savannah became an advocate for women's empowerment, particularly in the realm of economic independence and career development. She collaborated with various organizations to create programs that would help women gain access to education, mentorship, and entrepreneurship opportunities. The power of celebrity in politics. Savannah Chrisley's collaboration with the president's team underscores a larger trend in American politics and advocacy: the increasing intersection of celebrity culture and political influence. Celebrities have always played a significant role in shaping public opinion, but in recent years, their influence has extended beyond mere endorsements and into the realm of policy and change-making. Savannah's approach, however, is different. She isn't just leveraging her celebrity for political purposes. She's using her platform as a way to connect with and engage others, particularly young people, in important social causes. By working directly with the president's team, she is helping bridge the gap between Hollywood and Washington, forging a new kind of alliance where influencers, policymakers, and advocates collaborate to create real-world impact. Savannah's partnership with the president's team also speaks to the growing importance of social media and digital platforms in modern political campaigns. In the past, celebrity influence was largely